Hey, 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 ladies. I am finally here. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. So, we are here on day number 4 of the challenge. No. Day number 3 of the challenge. And so today's topic is about personal branding in video. You know, oftentimes the reason I'm so passionate about this topic is because back when I was just becoming a leader, I was trying to get my very first promotion. And I think I was working at MCI and I was trying to become a trainer. And I applied over and over and over. Hey, Kiera, I applied 11 times before I learned that the reason I wasn't getting the job, yeah, you like my glasses? Super cute. The reason I wasn't getting the job was because of how I showed up. Okay, while I was super smart, while I knew everything I needed to know to become that sales trainer, what was holding me back was how I showed up. My personal brand was not consistent with the women that showed up in the interview. When I went into the interview, I showed up all spiffy and everything. Hi, Cheryl Deanne. Hi, Sheila. Welcome. When I showed up in the interview, I was in my suits and everything, looking all decked out. But when they observed me out on the floor in my everyday job, back then I was in the music industry. And I would dress real funky, had braids in my hair, had these big, ginormous earrings on because I was a creative. That did not align. So that made them question if once they hired me, was Inez, because I was Inez back then, was Inez going to show up in the same way? Was she going to be inconsistent in her performance based solely on how I showed up? So finally, I had a manager who had the courage to tell me and ask me, Inez, do you want to know why? Because they were telling him why I wasn't getting the job. They were telling me it was because I didn't know enough Excel and I didn't know enough PowerPoint. But the real reason was how I showed up. He was like, do you want to know? I'm like, of course I want to know. I really want to be a trainer. I'm on interview number 11. Of course I want to know. So guess what? He told me, Dorothy-Inez, take those braids out of your hair. Dorothy-Inez, as well, Inez back then. Every day, I want you to show up like a trainer. Be that thing that you want to be, even though you're not it right now. Start dressing like the part, like you're a trainer now. Observe how they look. Observe how they show up. And I want you to begin to show up that way. And I was like, okay, I can do that. And guess what? Interview number 12. I got the job. So that was the first time I learned that image has the power to hold us back. Okay, and so I want to bring that knowledge to you because this is a very difficult difficult subject for women to have addressed. No woman wants to be told, oh, how I look doesn't look right or isn't communicating the right message, because we make it about us, okay? And so rather than taking that feedback and saying, oh, wow, this is holding me back, I can change that. Women internalize it and we make it all about us. But that's not fully your fault because that comes from your past. Maybe somebody told you you weren't pretty enough, you were ugly, whatever they may have told you that makes you feel some type of way when it comes to image. When I was was a beauty, a beauty expert, and I'm still a beauty expert. But when that was my focus, I was constantly met with, pushback, for lack of the better word right now, because women felt like, oh, wearing makeup is superficial. Wearing makeup, ladies, is not superficial. It's only superficial if you're wearing it as a mask. You're wearing it in lieu of being who you truly are. But what makeup does is how I give it, it's like without makeup, we're seeing ourselves in black and white, okay? And black and white's pretty. We see all the contours and we see all the shadows. We see all the highlights. But when you put your makeup on, it's like seeing you in color. That's how I see makeup. Makeup, style are all a reflection, a communication, so to speak, of what's going on the inside. Okay? When you show up looking and feeling beautiful, hopefully that is communicating to the world, this is how I feel. This is me. When you look at me, like for instance, we look at this leopard print, okay? And let me look really quick before I go into this. Image has the power to hold us back. Absolutely, Sheila. Hey, Cheryl Deanne. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're appreciating this feedback because a lot of coaches aren't going to tell you. They're just going to let you show up, and then you'll keep wondering, why am I not getting clients? Because these things are communicating something about you. These are adornments. These are non-verbal communication pieces. So when you look at this shirt here, this animal print, write in the comments, tell me what this animal print is communicating to you about me. Look at these glasses. These glasses, they got some bling on them. What's it communicating about me? My earrings, look at these earrings. What's it communicating about me, okay? This bracelet, okay, it's got bling on it. What does it communicate? Because all of these things in your subconscious, you are evaluating about someone else and you don't even recognize it. I'll tell you another story. I was at a networking event and I had a lady come up to me and she was like, Dorothy-Inez, I can help you get 6 figures in your business. I was like, oh, really? But I'm looking at her and she's wearing, this woo-woo gypsy, dress, and I don't mean this rude, but I'm just going to tell you what kind of went through my mind. If I can just be totally transparent as an image consultant, is I looked at, she's wearing this woo-woo dress that looks like she got it from the thrift store. Same with the top. Her hair, she has an 80s perm, and we're like in probably like 2014. She's got an 80s perm, okay? And this makes me question, really? You know how to make 6 figures because you don't look the part of a 6-figure woman. You just don't look the part. So that there's an incongruence. She was out of alignment with who she said that she was. If I came on here and I said to you, hi, Chanel, if I said to you, I'm a makeup artist, and I came on, every time you saw me, I came on here looking ratchet, would you trust me? No, because I'm out of alignment. There's an incongruence. So let me show you something. I'm curious. When you look at this lady, can you see her? This lady right here. I'd love for you to put in the comments what you think this woman's profession is. Just looking at her, Okay, that's it. Okay, you got her? Just at a glance, because generally you only have 3 seconds to make a first impression. What are some of the professions that come up for you? Who did you think that she was? Okay, who did you think? Yes, girl, I'm trying to teach. Yes, teacher. Yes, exactly, teacher. And yes, Sheila, I'm here to teach. Okay, so What teacher? Kiara says she looks like a teacher. What else did that woman look like? When you glance at her, boom, I'm giving you another quick look. What does she look like? Someone's assistant. Teacher, we got teacher again. Okay, so now look at this lady. Okay, look at her. What does she look like? What does she look like, huh? What did you think? What does she look like? The second woman, what did she look like? Oh, a cleaner. Chanel says she looks like a cleaner. Oh my goodness. Okay, what does she look like? The second woman. Okay, give you one more glance, waiting for answers. Don't leave me hanging. You said she looked like a barber. Oh my God. Okay, but what's this one look like? Let me hear some answers on this lady, the second one. What does she look like? Okay, what professional? Yes, a businesswoman of some kind. Okay, exactly. This woman here was an executive for a Fortune 500 company. Okay, but this is how she was showing up at work originally till we gave her the makeover. Okay, can you see? Can you see the difference wearing the right clothing, the right makeup can do for your image and what it's communicating? And you guys I just gave you a few seconds with those images. Okay, let's look at this lady here. Look at this one. How many of you have seen this kind of look? Okay, look at that. What's your impression of her? Okay, here she is again with her makeover. This woman here is the executive at a bank. But here she is here. This is how she was going to work too before my class did the makeover. So image, ladies, matters, okay? Image matters. I wouldn't give my money to somebody, that six-figure lady, I'm sorry. So it makes me ask you, how many clients are you missing out on because of how you are showing up in your videos? Yes, girl, I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, it's going to take a little bit of work to come online. And girl, it's about self-care. Today is Love Day. It's about loving yourself, taking the time to care for how you show up, how you represent your brand, and most importantly, everything like I told you, ladies, from the and gents, from the very first video. It goes back to how you represent God. You are the temple of God. And God doesn't do shabby, ladies. God does chic. And so we don't serve a God that, that has, let's see, he's out in the slums. No, he has streets of gold, pearly gates. He's extravagant. And so it is important that how you show up and represent your business is in alignment with the excellence that you provide, the quality of service that you provide, the attention to detail that you provide, because how you show up is communicating that, okay? So you show up with your shoes looking ratchet, your heels are, you've lost a heel on your pump and you're walking around and you hear that click, 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 click. That's a detail. People notice that. And they're like, dang, she don't make enough money to get her heel fixed. These are the things that people think, but you will never know it. You will never know it. So things, ladies, when you come on, the assignment for tomorrow is I want to see every single one of you, because the last 2 days, I've let you just show up in these videos, look in any kind of way, okay? Look in any kind of way, but it stops right here. It stops right here. If you want to have impact, you want to have influence, and you want to increase your income, Girl, you need to dress like what you want to attract in your life. And guys, I see Brighton in here. Jason, you need to show up in a way that's in alignment with your brand. So if you're a workout person, you don't need to come on here in a suit if you're a workout person, but you do need to come put together on brand. I'll tell you, somebody who does that so well is my friend Clements, and I think Clem is in this group. Clem shows up on brand in her videos, and she does workouts. She wears her cute workout gear for her center, I think it's Victory. I can't think of it, but I know it's got the word victory in it. But she always shows up on brand. Wear your brand colors as often as you can when you're in your videos. For me, you know, I change up my looks. I'm a beauty person. You know, that's what I do. It's part of who I am. How I show up expresses to the world through nonverbal communication who I am. So tomorrow, like I said, the buck stops. No more half-assing it. No more half-assing it. Tomorrow, I want to see you sisters show up and shine in your brand. If you say you're a coach, I want to see you looking like a coach. It doesn't mean a stiff suit, but what does that mean for you? If you were to go in for an interview, okay, and you were trying to get some company, some client to hire you, I hope you would put a little more effort into how you show up, because first impressions speak. So when you put on your clothes, I want you to ask yourself, does this personal brand, does this outfit represent who I am? Does this represent who I am? And does it represent my values? Does it represent my business? And does it represent God? That's what I want you to ask yourself. Okay? Ask yourself those questions. If any of those are a no, girl, go change your outfit. Okay? Go change your outfit. Next, I want you to look at your outfit. Okay? Let me tell you. So I have this glittery background. Before I come and I get on this camera, I make sure that what I'm wearing goes with my background. If this had a bunch of plaid or a bunch of designs on it, I would not be wearing this outfit, okay? This would be way too distracting for my viewer. You'd be like, what the heck is Dorothy-Inez wearing? This is too distracting. So I want you to take note. Does your outfit, does it harmonize with your environment? And you might be thinking, man, this is too much work. I can hear it already because I've heard it already. Okay, but your business, the work that you have been called to, is worth every single second that you take to show up on brand. This is part of your business. This is part of being a business owner, ladies. So next, hair and makeup. Now, this is the last tip I'm going to give you. Hair and makeup. When you come on camera, before you press that play button, let me tell you, please don't come live on here trying to fix up your camera and all of that while we're live. Please don't do that. That's why you have your preview on Facebook Live. Set up your shot and everything before. One of the things that I do, I don't have my phone here, but one of the things that I do is I go to, in my phone, I go to the video section and I hit video and I set up my shot, turn it selfie, and I turn it towards myself and I look at my shot. I look at my background. I do a live video on my phone, not a live, but I do a video on my phone and I look, or even you could take a quick photo, get in your photo, take a photo, take a video, whatever. Look at your background. Look at how does my makeup, turn your lights on. How does my makeup look? Do I need more blush? Most likely you're going to need more blush. That's what I was known for in television. I was like, you need more blush. You need more blush, because the lights diffuse our makeup. In the natural lighting, you might think, oh my God, I have too much makeup on. Right now, ladies, I have a buttload of makeup on. Okay, if I were to go out, like when I get out of here, I just go and take some of it off. But I have a buttload of blush on. But does it look like it? No, it's just enough to you who's watching me here on camera, because the lights diffuse us. So I want to see you looking good on camera. I want to see you looking on brand, whatever your brand is. I want your hair looking good. Make sure you don't have a bunch of flyaways, because in HD, all that stuff shows up. Okay, now these are the types of things, nobody's going to give you this kind of feedback. One of the things my coach and I talked about is I have a gift for seeing you, for seeing the woman that you were called to be. And when you work with me, you're not going to get just this universal feedback. You will get feedback specific to you and your brand. I can't give everybody feedback about their brand and how they look and this and that. I can't do that in this forum. But if you're looking to go deeper in this work and you really, really want to show up and shine, then like I said, be prepared. Friday that I'm going to share. I've got something juicy for you girls that I'm going to share to help you take your business to the next level so you can elevate your impact, your influence, and your income, and have fun doing it with video. I can't wait to share on Friday. So tomorrow's assignment, let me repeat myself. Tomorrow's assignment, and tomorrow means you can do it today, and most likely because it's going to take a little more effort, you can do it today if you want to, or you can do it tomorrow. Now, the assignment is to show up on brand. I don't want to see you coming on here looking like you did yesterday or looking like the video you might have posted this morning. I want to see you polished. I want to see you confident, showing up as your higher self, that self that you know is successful, that self that's making that six-figure income, that woman. That's who I want to see show up tomorrow. And tomorrow, I'm going to give you an opportunity to try again, sharing who you are, what you do, and why you're passionate about it, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to look at how you showed up on day one and how you show up tomorrow and the rest of the challenge, because I want you to see your own transformation. Put a little effort into it. You're worth it, and your business is worth it. Now, a couple of more tips that I'm seeing, because I thought I could give everybody feedback, but honestly, I didn't expect all of you to be so awesome and show up. So let me tell you some of the things I'm seeing consistently happen in the videos. Watch your space above your head. You see how here I just have a little bit of space here? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see your vents in your house. I don't want to see a whole bunch of ceiling in your house or the sky. I don't want to see any of that. No more shooting videos in cars. That was fine for before. No shooting videos in cars, because I want to see this as your professional video, articulating who you are, what do you do, and why you're so passionate about it. I want to see your hair done. I want to see your makeup done. I don't want to see any windows behind you. I keep seeing that. I want to see you balance. You see how I'm in the middle of my shot? The only time you should be to one of the sides is if I was going to use this space here to put words in an edit, okay? Or I was planning to have stuff flying in. Otherwise, you need to be in the center of your shot. No looking up. I see people looking up at their camera. No, you should be at eye level, knowing where this hole is, looking directly at your viewer. No looking down. Nobody wants to be looked down on. And I don't want to be looking up your nose. So those are the things I've seen. If any of them resonate with you, you know that's you. Great. So this is Dorothy-Inez. I hope today has really blessed you, and I hope you appreciate my candor and my honesty, the way that I share my information, and I hope you will stick with me till Friday to learn more about how we can work together and take you to the next level. I'm so excited because I have something amazing for you. God bless you and have a beautiful, beautiful Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.